Okay, we're back. We are back. Right. Right, straight in. Attacked by two lions straight away. It's all fun and games. And then we're going to have more creatures to fight. Perfect. The door's meant to close behind you, but I didn't stand on the pressure plate there. I think, if I'm right, this is the one I need. It's not. No, it's not. Great. Now I've closed the door. It was this one I needed. That's fine. There we go, third griller. Right, now we'll redo this and open the door. Is Pierre here? No, yep, there he is. Right, kind of messed up a bit there in that fight, so I'm already a bit worse for wear than I should be, but we'll be fine. There. Wait, hang on, hang on, hang on. I always forget this bit. I need to go down forwards, but for some reason every time I've done this I've gone down backwards. We've got plenty of large. We'll use them. We'll finally save, because I haven't saved here yet. Now, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Nice. I was definitely holding the walk button. So whatever. We saved, it's fine. Having the damn crocodile, alligator, whatever you want to call this thing, always makes this really difficult. There we go. One. Ooh. It's 3. Last one's on the ground floor, which we'll get in a second. Oh, I guess we're getting it now. There you are, I've been waiting for you for so long. Can save again. Going into the room labeled Damocles. Nothing to be worried about here. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing at all. There we go. Got a key. Okay, we made it through Damocles. Let only one sword hurt you in Damocles. Damn! I got an achievement without even trying. It's kind of cool. And I'm dead. Well, you know what? It means I just get to do this now. Swords falling from the ceiling. Yeah, no, that's the idea. That is the exact idea of the room labelled Damocles. We also have rooms labelled Neptune, Thor, and Atlas. So, put your guesses, if you've not seen this game before, put your guesses in the chat now and let me know what you think Neptune, Thor, and Atlas rooms will be like. Right. Let's see if I can actually just speed run this room. Nope, I'm dead. To be fair, actually, I got through the first little bit fine. Oh, we're ready to go into Thor's room now. So Thor's actually a disco room. As you can see, Thor has his own disco ball. No, of course not. It's yeah, there's Mjolnir. You have to stand on the pressure plate for long enough for the hammer to fall, and then I didn't need to push it that time. I could have got on it then. But yeah. Electricity for Thor, of course. And yeah, Neptune, there is definitely going to be some water. So, the only one that's left is Atlas. If I'm not mistaken. Is there not another room in here? That's fine. Well, Thor's room isn't over yet. We've got what we need, we just have to get back through Thor's disco room again. Oh, nice. I actually managed to do it without getting hit by the lightning. You really are lucky. That's funny. And I got the achievement for it as well. This is actually my favourite level in this whole game, just because of these rooms. I don't know why, I just... God damn it, Pierre. God damn it, Pierre, stop shooting. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal. Well, Atlas is famously known for holding the entire world on his shoulders. So, naturally, obviously there's a gorilla in the room. No, the gorilla's just there to just, I don't know, try and jump scare you or something, I guess. Hey! Climb upside unharmed before the boulder ends in its way in Atlas's room. So yeah, Atlas holds the whole world on his shoulders so naturally, you know, big boulder rolls down a hill towards you. Is there... It would be cool if it was being held by, like, a statue of Atlas or something. Right, we've got only Neptune left, which we do have to go up for. It's kind of a weird one. You have to, like, make your way down to open the rooms, make your way back up to enter the rooms, and then make your way all the way back down to open the doors. Open the big door that all the keys are for. No, Pierre, stop shooting at me. I can see his bullet impact. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it, you know. That's why it's named like that. So yeah, Neptune is a lot of swimming. With no air, really, no air pockets. You have to be quick. Because the current pushes you down, but then on your way back, on your way back up, you start running out of air. And the current doesn't push you back up, so she can hold her breath for like a minute, I think. But yeah, like if you have to pretty much be like perfect. There's a crocodile behind me. I think I heard him. You know what? It's fine. Alright. Stop it, Pierre. Every time you see his health bar pop up, that means he's got sight of me and he's shooting at me. The funny thing is, I'm pretty certain he's down there with 3 lions. But yeah, they don't attack him. Stop it, Pierre. I'm locked onto him now. And I'm just going to stand here. Okay, that should be Pierre gone. You just have to shoot him enough until he just runs away. 'In the speedruns, they actually do this part. They put the keys in. Without getting rid of Pierre or the lions. And they're just getting hit consistently. $32 to do that level. I don't think that's that bad. I haven't done it for a while. I can't remember what this level's called. What level is this? Ah, Colosseum, of course. Stupid. Stupid. Crocodiles. Two more lions down. One moment. Okay. Right. It's amazing that I have any memory of this game. It's been a part of my, you know, this game's been a part of my life, like, for the entirety of my life. Like, just in the other room I have the original PS1 copies next to my PS1. The game is, like, a month older than I am. And I want to say I've only completed it 3 times, this one. I've watched it a million times, which is probably where half of my memory comes from, but I've only watched... I don't really watch Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I haven't really watched people play the game as much as I've watched people speedrun the game. So sometimes I will just do speedrun strats because it's the only way I remember how to do the game. But it's a really interesting game. I think you never watched or played the game yourself. Imagine, okay, so like I said, PS1 game. Imagine Indiana Jones, but it's a woman, and she's like one of the most iconic PlayStation characters of all time. Like, as much as I say Indiana Jones, but it's a woman, she is very much in her own right iconic, you know? So in this game, we are hunting down pieces of an artifact, and essentially it is all to do with Atlantis, basically. Artifacts that supposedly belong to an ancient Atlantean civilization. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you kind of... I mean, everyone's probably heard of it. I'm just giving like the whole background context, you know, from the beginning. So like I said, this is, you know, we're looking for artifacts for like old Atlantean civilization, supposedly. Is it real? Is it not? Well, you know, she's very well read and very well educated, so she knows a lot about, you know, myths and all that kind of stuff. So she'll go on these hunts for artifacts. Because, you know, she's very much believing in them. Here we go, we're inside the Colosseum itself now. There's Pierre, get back here. I need to kill you first before you start shooting at me. Thank God. Okay, Pierre did not manage to shoot me. So here's... I was talking about speedrunning, right? And watching speedruns. So here's a speedrun strat. Still to this day, I'm not sure if I know how to do this legit. But you basically just jump around the corner and grab on, which is actually a lot harder to do than it looks. And you can tell I'm not supposed to be here at the moment. Because this gorilla is here, but he's not active. Like, I can't shoot him, I can't target him. That one is. And I think if I go down here... Yeah, there we go. Did I just trigger? Or did I trigger something else? No? Okay, I haven't triggered him. Can't remember what his trigger is, but for now it doesn't matter. I'm not even supposed to be here yet. I just jumped here even earlier than usual. Oh. There's his trigger. You can kind of see it. There we go. I'm still locked onto him. But essentially, there's a lot of puzzles in this game. Like, a lot of, like, thinking and... Yeah. None of it is straightforward. Oh, crap. This is going to hurt. I didn't mean to jump down here. I should probably save it. We'll use a small med pack for now. Do I remember what I'm doing? Right. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an achievement here for not killing any of the animals in the Colosseum until there's none left. Sorry. Until they've all spawned in. But at that point, there's like 15 animals in here. Oh, for God's sake, I've forgotten how to do this. Right, small med pack. So that can stop flashing at me. Save game. That does not work. So that does get that. Oh, yes. That's what I do. I couldn't remember what to do. I had to wing it. It should be fine now. That should stay open. I don't even remember what I picked up. Oops, wrong way. I haven't picked up anything. Can't remember if Pierre's going to show up again now. But yeah, so essentially in the Tomb Raider games, you are usually following, well, usually you're following a story of some kind of, you know, artifact or something along those lines. Am I missing something? What am I missing? I mean, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing the key, but where's the key? Switch back to old graphics for a bit because things just pop out when you're using the old graphics. As in, like, much easier to see things on the ground, items to pick up, that kind of thing. The purpose of me going down there can't have been just for me to be able to potentially get up into the centre, can it? I don't believe it was. But who knows? You know what? I should probably go back and check that corner that I came up in. Just to make sure there's no like wall switches or anything like that. If you're wondering why I'm jumping as well constantly, it's actually faster. So there's that there on the right, but obviously that's just the way out. Here you can't do anything. Okay. As much as we're in the Colosseum, it's not the Colosseum, by the way. It's we're in Greece, so alright, let's just do that banana jump again. Let's just get myself back up here. Because knowing me, I'm probably just stupid and I missed something. I am stupid and did miss something because this is right here. This might just be a secret, to be fair. I don't remember. No, it's not. There's the wall switch that I was missing. So if I'd have done this to begin with, I would have saved probably about 10 minutes. There we go. I think it's this one that's just opened up. And it's not. It's the very first one on the other side here. Yeah, so running and jumping consistently like this is actually slightly faster than just running. Having your weapons out, you turn faster than when you don't. So, just little tricks like that. Damn it, I panicked. I forgot the boulder was there. And It's fine. We know what we're doing. There is a cool trick, though, that I can show now that I didn't do when I was first here. Again, it's another speedrunning strategy. But instead of pulling this block out twice, I only have to actually pull it out once. Because of obviously being like a PS1 thing, everything's all blocky. You can, if you line it up right, just jump through the seam. If there's a gap on the other side, you can jump through the corner, basically. Right. So, this time... No, don't climb. I didn't say climb. I did not say climb. I just said hold on. Like that, okay, that time she just fell. Oh, and if you're in a if the game does that where it goes into a cutscene, there's another lion, and Pierre's probably back. There he is. Yeah, Pierre is back. Don't shoot me yet, Pierre, please. Good, he's running away. No, run away! So, the way that works is you do enough damage to them and they run away, and as soon as they go around a corner, they just disappear at the game for a bit until they're spawned in again. You can sometimes catch them in the act, basically. What was I saying? Yeah, anyway, if there's like, as you'll see, there's a cutscene to show what I'm opening when I do this, but if I just pull my weapons out, it stops me from seeing it. Is this going to take me back to the boulder? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. Not a problem. We weren't that far behind. There's Pierre. I just saw him running off. Don't shoot me, Pierre. Don't shoot me. Run away. I need this guy to stop shooting him, please. I mean, as you've seen, there's a lot of platforming in this. So, yeah. You have to get used to it very quickly because this game can be brutal at times. There's a secret there. And I don't remember how to get to it. I thought it just opened when you came in. Yeah, that's a fair statement. That's fair. Bear with me. I'm just having a look. Interesting. Is it just not working for me then? Ah, I see, I see, I see. I'm gonna need that because I've about to do some damage to myself. Oh man, it's a good thing I actually made sure I got this one because this one's got the magnums. Of which I'm not even sure I have magnum ammo, but... And I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Well, we're gonna save. Who knows? Dumbass Pierre might still be around. I mean, he is still around. I don't know if he's actually active in the level right now. Yeah, so this is the way you're supposed to do a lot of the level. Because I've just unlocked the doors to the place that I was supposed to have, you know, just unlocked the doors to the place that I was supposed to have got into, but the one on Banana jumped into earlier anyway. And there's the key that we need. And with that, I've got what I need. But again, that in itself could have spawned more enemies. So, because now that you've done that, this is the part where you're supposed to go down into the pit. There you go. And obviously do all the bits that I've already done and, you know, get around to the opposite side so you can jump across properly, but... This might be the end of this level. Can't quite remember. Don't eat me, crocodile. Oh. Oh god, I literally jumped into his mouth. Oh, this is the end of the level here. The current should start pushing me along in a second. Took 25 minutes. Now, which level is this? This is... Is this... This is Palace Midas, yes? Palace Midas, there you go. So, hey, tell me what you know about Midas. God, this is one of the levels that takes me the longest. It's quite a big one. That is... Yeah. The hand of Midas. Everything he touched turned to gold, including his own daughter. Fun times. I want to say it was his daughter anyway. I don't know. Do I make that jump? I think I do. Yeah. He became very wealthy, but then could never, you know, could never have any human contact ever again. The question I have in that tale is no one ever thought about his clothes. Like, oh man, this guy can't even put his own clothes on. He's gonna turn them into gold. Why did I do it like that? I knew I wasn't gonna make the jump, so why did I do that? Maybe I could... How do I can't remember how I make this jump, so... Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. So, if I'm remembering the doors right... yeah, if he wants a sandwich. Nope, that's not it. That's the other way around. Wait, am I wrong? I wasn't wrong, I just didn't hear the door open. Oh crap, I remember this room. Lots of spike pits. The spike pits, I think, look more brutal in the original. I love that you can just seamlessly switch the graphics. And also the music in this game is so nice. Unless you were doing speedrun strats, you would never figure out the solution in an unintended way. You can only do it the intended way unless you do speedrun strats, because then you can skip things. But to do that, you're doing specific movements. It would more than likely be by accident. Oh crap! I remember. I remember what happens here. I hate it because I know exactly what's going to end up happening to me. Look, there's what I need to get. I'm going to save here. Oops. He has actually knocked me off of that before. It's a pain in the ass when you don't save like I often do. Overthink the solution, then figure it. Yeah, that would be a definite. Right. And one of the things that I needed. I'm sure Pierre's going to show up soon to ruin my fun. Oh! God, there's another speedrun strat here. Let me see if I can pull it off. As you can see, she kind of when she does like a standing jump, she kind of moves forward a little bit. This is not a speedrun strat I'm particularly good at. God damn it. I was really close to it then. Okay, can't do it. I tried. But basically, what you can do is when she, because every time she does a standing jump like that, she moves slightly forward. If you stand at the right spot in a corner, she will just jump like as she kind of hits it, the corner, and she like starts merging with it. She will just shoot right to the top of it. And in fact, there's if I'm remembering right, I don't know how to get into camera mode. Give me a second. There it is. There's a med kit here. There's a med kit here, and you can't reach it. Just, you know, I guess it was just programmed into the game that way. But if you do that trick that I was just mentioning, it's easier to do it here because you can't really fail it as long as you line it up properly. There you go, like that. And then I actually will get an achievement because they know that the corner bug exists. But that's how it's done. But obviously that one's an easy one to do because you physically can't fail that one. Because it blocks you. Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's actually quite a useful thing because there's, well, I say useful. It's quite a fun thing because you can get to spots in the game that you were never meant to be able to reach. Like that one, for example, you were never meant to be able to reach. I didn't need to come in here. Okay, so I don't need this door yet. See, I could probably try it again on the actual corner here. I think no, but I very almost had it. I'm wasting my own time now. This one is a fun one as well. That's what we saved before it. So, what I'm going to try and show you now, obviously, on the other side there was a trigger to stop the fire for a certain amount of time, and obviously you're meant to just jump across as quickly as you can. Obviously you saw me there, I did it as, you know, perfectly as you can. Obviously on the way back, the fire doesn't stop, so... Well, I'm going to try and show it off, but you can basically run it backwards, right? And again, this is like a speedrun strat. Whatever. We'll do it the intended way. You can jump it back, basically. You can jump it all the way back, and it makes it a lot quicker than, you know, swimming. Because if I swim back, then I've got to do this and come up here and get it in the water, and then I've got to come up here and jump again, and yeah. Ow. Wait, oh, I go this way first. So that room. So here's an example of the puzzles and how, for a game from 1996, it works really well. We just walk through a room with a pillar, right? Big old room, pillar in the middle. Well, we're now underneath it, and we can pull this out. Lots of banging. I know this is the exact same room. This isn't like some, you know, trickery where it's a completely different room. Like, legitimately. It's the same room. It just changed because of what we just did. So not only do the puzzles obviously help you progress through the level, the puzzles can actually change the level. Just because I remember this area, I just don't fully remember which order I'm supposed to do it in. And I know sometimes when you do stupid stuff like this, it could send you like right to the bottom of the area, and then you kind of get stuck then. So I'm going to... Well, I've made that save already, just to be safe. There's a secret over there, I think. That's what... Yeah. Okay. My bad. I think I remember this now. Well, this is the remaster. Like, if I put it back to the original graphics, I still think it looks pretty damn good. This is the original graphics. Oh, okay, I remember now. Perfect. No, wait, do I? Do I actually remember? Let me cheat. Let me use photo mode. Yeah, it does. Okay, now I've got it. I wasn't doing the wrong thing. I was just my jumps weren't timed right. So, what I want to do is this. I want to do that. No. There we go. Perfect. And that's medpack and some magnum ammo. But yeah, no, it does still look pretty good. I mean, obviously you've got to remember there's not like the whole CRT filter and stuff like that. Like, you know, the stuff that you would expect from a game from '96. You know, obviously that's just the base graphics with nothing, none of the technology from the time, you know. I was about to say, I know I dropped down, but I don't think I just dropped straight down. It's over here I've got to go. You can hear that there's gorillas, you know, beneath me. See, this is technically a secret, but I use it. I basically consider this to be the intended way. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ooh. Right, there's another one, isn't there? No? 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 See, but you can use photo mode to cheat, because I can go, oh, item there. And then while I'm doing this, I can go, oh, well, what's over here? Well, okay, there's a gorilla there. And then, oh, look, there's a gorilla there, too. And then, you know, I can see over here there's some bats that are meant to spawn in. I can see there's a whole ass area here that goes up and around. The photo mode in this game, like, is an actual, like, cheat. You can see everything. It's like, oh, well, where does this go? And then it's, oh, it comes back out. Oh, okay, we're still going around. Okay, well, where does this come out? Oh, it comes back out where we started the game. Where we started the level. So I know already, just from doing that, I know what enemies are where. I know where the route takes me. I've got 2 lead bars and I need 3. There's also a secret over there. So. Is it a secret? I don't remember. Bunch of guys below me. No, it's not a secret. Maybe this is just the intended route. I don't remember. It's funny, they're trying to lunge for me, but it's because my shadow is on the ground. So the game is registering my location beneath me. The animals are pretty good, though the enemies are pretty good at tracking you, I should say. See, here's another thing though. Again, I'll use photo mode for a second because I can see them. There's some ammo down here. Obviously, I know there's 3 enemies, but it's also like a whole area, right? I know where I've got to go, but if I want more stuff, I could come down here, get that med pack, get the ammo that was over there. There's a couple more bats to be spawned. I mean, I'll be back around here in a bit anyway, because I will make an effort to come back. Also, using photo mode to kind of find out where enemies are doesn't always work because they don't always spawn in. Like, some of them spawn in because of, you know, triggers. You know, you walk over a certain block, or you know, take a certain action. Below us right here is actually a room we were already in. That's why I'm trying to avoid those pressure plates there. I know when I come out here, there will be a lion running at me from the other side in a minute. There he is. Plus the guys that I already saw not too long ago. Yeah. But that's the thing, like I said, there's no... It's not even to say that you would actually see them. Because these ones can't get to me, they actually will run away from you. And go out of sight. Because there's no way they can actually get to me. Because of where they're located. And some of them, obviously, if they can get you, will run to your location, but... I did not want to do that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That is not good at all. Oh. That's why I saved. No, I didn't save, did I? That's why I saved here. That's good enough, I guess. I meant to say... no, I wasn't going to save there, was I? I was going... Yeah, I healed. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're here now. See, again, I do actually have all the weapons that will do more damage. But obviously if you can kill them from a distance, you can kill them without really risk of being hit. Then you might as well use the pistols. Unlimited ammo and... Great, the bats have gone stuck. Right, let's wrap this level up because I've got to go. We're not actually far from the end of the level. Kind of. There's our last lead bar. There's a lot of enemies down there. You can hear them, so I'm gonna, again, photo mode. We got 2 lions down there. I don't know. These could be the same ones from before, by the way. I'm not even sure. No, they're not. You can tell because they're the ones that are now coming in the door. Okay. They're not all dead, but it's safe to go down now. Because they'll run back through here in just a minute. So I'll just wait here for them. I think there's 2 of them. I'm going to save anyway. I think there's 2 of them. I like it, that one was one hit away. Right, if I'm right, this is a dead end, but there's an item here? No. One of them was a dead end, I thought. Oh, damn. Been a bit of a long journey all the way around for that 3rd bar. As you saw, like, the first 2 were actually pretty quick to get. We should be done with the level in the next 10 minutes though. And then the next, funnily enough, if I'm remembering right, the next level is my least favourite. Like, it's just such a bad level. Like, generally I don't want to say it's a bad level, right? It's a really cool concept. It's just really annoying. It's really long. You can so easily make a mistake and then suddenly you're back to where you started. In the sense of, like, you're having to backtrack and, you know, figure things out again. And that can be really annoying. Luckily, no one will have to bear that pain today. Well, maybe later. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the game, though, for your first time. I will get to show you something that is incredibly cool, though. Oh, will I? Did I go the wrong way? I might have gone the wrong way. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. That's the level exit. I know where I need to go. I've got to backtrack again. It's fine. Did I just see someone there? Pierre, is that you? Is Pierre here? I guess not. Yeah, I'm gonna get to show you something really cool before this level ends. I just have to remember where I'm going, if I'm completely honest with you. It's not this way, but there were things here that I needed to get, so let's grab them while I'm here. Because it's Magnum ammo, and Magnums are pretty good. How much ammo do I have? 24 shots with that, 300 shots with the Magnums. There's a small med kit on the other side. I could use a med kit because I am pretty low on health, but I don't think really there's anything. So I didn't want to use the Magnums on those guys. Yeah, I could use a medkit. I don't think there's anything I'm under threat of right now. I've just got to remember exactly where I'm going because I can visualize it. I know exactly where I'm going, but I'm just trying to remember where to go to get to that point, if that makes sense. So I've been that way. I don't think I've been down here yet, so this would be my guess of where I'm going. Okay, well I'm not wrong, but I've obviously missed some. This is the problem. This is where, because I've missed a step somewhere along the way, I now have to backtrack to figure it out, which I think I'm being stupid. It is in here. This is where I need to be. Because I actually didn't go here yet. To the actual palace. That'll open that gate there. Now I've just got to be careful because those gorillas, because I ran over there, I've kind of activated them and aggroed them in a way, so they'll already be, well, I say they will. I can't say for sure, but they'll probably be running my way already. God, get my words out. It looks like they haven't, but obviously I'm about to go around the corner into them. Oh, they didn't even hit me. Perfect. Let's save again. So I am heading up there. There's a secret somewhere. Where's the secret? Whatever, I don't care. Okay, you remember where we are? We're in Palace Midas, yeah? Statue of Midas. Kind of. I mean, like, if I see one of his hands has fallen, there's the other. The rest of it seems to be kind of covered in just stone. Alright, are you watching? If you jump onto the hand, yep, you turn into gold. And you die. So that's why we've been collecting all these lead bars. Oops. Lost the game capture. I'm going to try and get the game capture back, but all I'm doing at the moment is just turning lead bars into gold bars. There we go. There we go. I've got 3 gold bars now. And you remember that room I was in? The one that I said I went to like a bit too early? That's the room where I've got to go and turn in the gold bars. And the gold bars open the room. There's a secret here and I can't remember how to get there. I want to say... there's some kind of switch that's kind of half hidden. Is that it? Is that... No? There it is. This is dangerous. Not all secrets are safe. Swan dive over the top of them. Collect all med packs at a single level, that's awesome. Is there another switch over here? There was not. There's probably another secret there somewhere, but you know, I don't actually care. I got this. I got the cool secret there. Right. So now I head back up this way. We go into the room that I've already taken the liberty of opening. There's platforms that crumble when you stand on them, and then they collapse. There's an achievement, which I managed to get on PlayStation, for touching every single one of those crumbling platforms in the entire game. Which might sound easy, but some of them you're not meant to... You're not designed... You know, it's not designed for you to be able to do that. So some of them you have to get really, like, fancy with, and you have to figure out a way of standing on every single one of them. But anyway, now we submit our 3 gold bars. Honestly, by the time I found out it was an achievement, I was like, oh, I could probably do that. But I wasn't, by the time I'd got to the last few and at the end of the game, I wasn't sure if I'd actually done it. And the last levels especially, I will tell you now, are a nightmare to do. Because the last few levels of the game, it's get out there as quickly as you can kind of thing. 23 out of 23 pickups. Damn. 3 out of 3 secrets. 39 kills. That's like basically a complete level. Welcome to the Cistern. We're now in an entire sewer system. But that is... Let me just double check. That is where I end the game for now. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We are back. Let's get this going. We carry on where we left off earlier with the Cistern, which is not a particularly great level. Right. Let me put myself there. Oops. No, we'll be fine. We will be fine. I needed to push it. I know we've got to pull it all the way through, and yeah, just wasting time. Let's get our light. That's better. That is much better. Right, so we can't do either of these things right now. We need to get down on the ground. What was the blood in the water? Are the crocodiles attacking the rats or something? Oh, we got a long way to shimmy. And then we need to get up on top of what we're shimmying on now, because there's a key up there that we'll need. Okay. That's the first key. It's actually incredible how much brighter the original game is. Or the original graphics, I should say. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't actually do that. That would have been pretty stupid from me. Don't think... Yeah, I can't go through there. Can't go up here. I knew the Pierre was in here. There we go. Just despawn, thank you. Right, the question is, do I want to pull this yet? I don't know. If I... Damn it! Oh, God, that's annoying. There's no way back around, as far as... no way back up, as far as I remember. You've got to go all the way around again. God damn. I make that mistake every time. This is part of why I don't like this level. Let's just make sure there's nothing on the ground. There's a ramp. That's all. Is this the way back around, actually? Oh, I might be thinking of somewhere else in the level. If this does let me back around. Oh, there's a key here anyway. You know what? I'll take it. Key here anyway. Now, if I'm remembering this bit right, I don't want to just dive straight down there. Spikes? I'm not remembering this bit right either. Why would I want to do that? I don't see a benefit to dropping down. Let's try this again, round 2. I'm going to save. Because there is something that I do need to do in here. I want to say... Oh, let's just cheat. Let's just use photo mode. I don't know if I can get up without... Like, to these bits especially, I can't get without increasing the water level. This I should be able to do. I think. Yeah. Oops, wrong way. My bad. Oh, it's only a secret anyway. But I could be... I'm so glad I caught that. Oh, man. I almost fell. But I should be able to jump back across now. No, I can't. I kind of want those shotgun shells. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna load the game. I don't think I needed to grab there, but I'm not missing it. I'm having to reload again. 3 lots of shotgun shells should be pretty good. I'm going to save here. Don't do that. I think I can actually make it across to the other side. I just need to do one of these. And then I think if I do another... Yeah. I feel like so far all my knowledge of this level has just been completely wrong. But now that I've got everything in here, I think that it's safe for me to increase the water level. Wait, was this out before or after I got the... Oh, I can just check. Did I get... I've got 2 keys, okay. Right, that's increased the water level. Well, I missed that jump, but it's okay because we have the water to actually save me.
No.
No? Okay. 1 second. Alright, let's do some exploring. I probably needed to get in on the ground before pulling there, to be honest. Okay, you know what? Let's kill these rats, because as much as they're not going to hurt me, they are definitely going to annoy me. I still hear stuff shuffling around. I'm just going to check around. Couple of doors. There's the gold key, I'll remember that. I'm going to save regularly on this level because I hate it. Damn it. I knew the gorillas were in here, but I made a mistake on that. And I know as well, as soon as I jump up here, I don't think it's this one specifically, but one of these platforms, Pierre comes back out. It might be that third one there, the one that I'm about to jump onto. Hey, I was right. This is very safe. Right, let's not take any damage from gorillas this time, thank you. Pierre is already here. So I guess Pierre spawns in like as you're at the edge of this one. I wasn't sure of his exact trigger. I just knew he spawned somewhere in this room around this platform, I guess. Save again. Wait, no, actually, no, I should. Yeah, let's do it the way I was originally going to. We'll do that and then we'll save. There we go. That's why we save. That is why we save. What's the goal here? Doesn't seem like there's a point dropping down into the room. Not just yet, anyway. But I will be trying to kill those crocodiles anyway. If I remember, there's actually nothing really in this room. Yeah, except a third crocodile. I mean, there is a large med kit there. I can get back up. I just have to kind of go up and around and then back and then, yeah. Is it worth it for a large med kit? Yeah, it probably is, to be honest, but no, this is where the pit, the spike pit is, right? Don't know if it's immediately here. Yeah, there's the spikes, yeah. Almost like I was meant to come in here at a different point in time. You know, like when the water was actually lower still. That's the way I came, isn't it? It's okay. Now, if I recall with this room, this is the room I can't get up, right? But there's a... I can try this. I need to come back in this room when I lower the water again. See, this is what I don't like about this level. Oh, okay. Not sure how I killed two of them. I was only shooting at the one. Oh well. It doesn't matter. We do have to. We do have a lever in this room that will allow us mess with the water some more, though, and obviously that's our only real option right now. Oh, it's not the water. Okay, it's not the water. It's fine. Oh, actually, okay. So I have done this in the right way. Okay, so this is why I don't like this level. It's just too confusing. Right, we're surfacing. Regaining our air, we're going back down. There's something around here. I can't even remember which ways I've gone already. There's a path in the water somewhere here. Yeah, we can use these. I don't think there's anybody. Yeah, I was gonna say there's pickups, but I was going to say, I don't know if there's anything that I need out of them. This one might be different though. This one might have something that I need. Or a crocodile. Probably a crocodile. Oh, this is where I just was. That's okay. No problem. At least I know I've been here. Which means it looks like there's a couple ways into that room. That key I got. Might work on that, but there's two doors, so there's just absolutely no point right now. Didn't mean to do that. That's okay. So I went through there. This is where I came in, isn't it? Yeah, because I jumped across there. Went over in there. Did all of that. Getting something else that I didn't mean to do, but again, no problem, we roll with it. Now, if that key opens this door, which I don't think it does. It does, okay. Wait. Which doors did I try then? I don't know. The spikes here? Yes, there are spikes here. There's the gold key. I feel like we're due another appearance on Pierre now. Couldn't tell you where, just I'm pretty sure we're due one. That then might let me access this bit over here. I think. Right, or have I... hang on. Have we already been through here? Which was the door that told me no? There was a door that I couldn't open before. Yeah, I'm cheating using photo mode because why not? Why wouldn't I do this? This will just save me a lot of hassle in the long run. I didn't come down here. There was that crocodile down here, and there was that med kit. That was all that was down here. Okay. We went through this. That brought us into here. We swam through. There. That's what I need. I need that key there, I think. I thought we already got that. Or did I go into an identical room? Is that what I did? I really did. I went into an identical room through here. They still connect, but I didn't realise. Okay. Because that thing gave me access to... So the question remains... What do I have to do to get that one? I need to get in here, but I need to get up. So I need to increase the water level again, or decrease the water level, which should allow me to get in up to here. No? What does that enable for me? What would do in that? Okay, I'd be able to get up to here. I get up to here, I can jump across to here. Jump across to here, jump across to here. There, okay, that's where it is. So I need to decrease the water level. Where did I... Oh, hello. Where did I increase the water level? I think I've got to go back up there again, haven't I? Which way's the way? I mean, obviously now I can't go up this way, but... Is this where I messed with the water level the first time? Trying to figure that out. This is where I messed with the water level. So if I just come back in here... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I know what I'm doing now. I didn't kill that third crocodile, did I? Where is it? Okay. That's fine. Just saved myself. Oh man, that was close. I just saved myself there. There'll probably be a crocodile roaming around, depending on where he was when I dropped the water. Okay, it wasn't here. That's fine. Kind of. It kind of wasn't there. I don't need to be here right now. It's okay. I know where. I think I know where I need to go now. I did kill that third crocodile. I need to be back in here. This wasn't the wrong place to go. This was the right place to go, but I need to go down and I need to go into the other room. The one that I said was identical, because then I should just be able to surface normally now. Which I can. But I can't... Is there another way into this room? There is. What's this? Through that... Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, through that room. But to get... Alright, back we go then. And back through a door we've already been through. So this is where the level, like I said, is a bit annoying. Because it's not that it's not even that I've done anything wrong. It's that I've just done things in the completely wrong order, basically. So even though I've been doing the right things, it's going to cost me time now because I've got to get back up and go around and all this stuff. I think if I remember right, do I have to do it this way? Can I do it this way? I might be able to do it this way, actually. I might be able to get up across to where I was. Definitely can't make it from here, but if I do it right, I could probably curve a jump as I'm coming down these stairs in that direction. Do I have the skill for that? Absolutely not. Am I going to try it anyway? Absolutely yes. Unless I do this. Unless I do it this way. Not actually far off. I might be able to do... I need to pull it in a little bit more and grab sooner. Yeah, and not do that. I might not be able to get it because I lose the ability to grab just as I'm kind of getting there, you know? I'm catching on the plant part. Yeah, can't be done. Can't be done. I can't curve that enough to compensate. The only way I could think is if I had the weapons out, I might be able to turn. Yeah, okay. Did it. Okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. It's worth a try. Let's go back around this way. We're almost there now, and then I grab that other key. That should let me through the 2 doors. And then it's like the little chessboard area. I don't know how else to describe it, if I'm honest. I'm going to save here because it's been a little bit of a time since I saved. I overshot it. I don't know what I'm saying. And again, this is why we save. Now if I do that, I'll fall and take some damage, but I don't even know if I did take damage actually. Wait, do I need to raise the water? I don't think I do. I don't think I do need to raise it. Damn it, Pierre. Every time. Hey, get lost, man. I don't need to come back through this way. I can actually exit through. I can exit through this other room now. I don't think I need to even leave the water. I can just go all the way back around. That jump I just did a few minutes ago, with the guns out, I basically got to do that again now. Oh, do I? No, wait, I don't. This is where I'm trying to go. Yeah, so this gets us into, like, I guess what I'm going to call, like, the chessboard room. There's a fair amount of items here, some spike traps, a couple of lions, maybe a gorilla or two. It might be through these doors. I already see you. I saw you up there. This is what you need the gold key for, by the way. Sometimes I'm not very good at this game. That's fine. I'm okay with the flashing health bar for now. I can just jump there. There was no need for me to have been doing what I was doing. Chessboard room. Okay. Obviously the moment where my heart fell out my ass. Because I wasn't sure if I'd given myself enough room to actually make it. Spike's medkit. Now, part of me wants to say that as soon as I move this, there are actually lions on the other side, so... I'm going to use a small medkit. I'm going to do this. It's a big pit that looks like I need some water. Oh no, there is water down there. Is that the end of the level? Is this the secret? So that's the end of the level. This is the secret up here that I need to get. Okay, okay. Good thing. Good thing. There's the lions. There's the lions. God damn it. There were the lions. They were behind me. But again, as I've said before, this is what I say. This time it'll be easier as well because I can just jump up on here. There might be another. Let's never make assumptions and think that we've got them all. Because this game has a tendency to do what it does. Do I? Okay. Wait, if that's what that does. Doesn't seem right to me. I don't think this is right. It'll work, but I don't think it's right because for that lever to control that door from that side suggests that you should be able to. It could be possible to get to that side without opening that lever there. I don't think I think I could push it out into the room, but I'm just gonna carry on pushing it into here anyway. And again, weapons out, because you never know. And look, with my level of health, those rats could have killed me. Sorry, I just had to check what that one was for. "36 minutes, 2 of 3 secrets, most of the pickups, fair amount of kills. And only one small med pack." Now, what level is this? Is this the Tomb of Tihocan? Is that where I am? Is this the last Greek level before Egypt? Could it be? Spoiler alert, we're going to Egypt, by the way. Oops. Well, it's a good thing she can hold her breath, because, yeah, that was close. I didn't even check, actually. Yes, it is the Tomb of Tihocan. I'll be honest, I don't recall this level. But I think I have to go back and now lift the water again. Is that right? Let me just... I think it is. But that's not a pushable block. Damn, it looked like it. Okay, hang on. That block might float. That might be what it does. But no, this is open. We're going to do this again. Okay. Doesn't matter anymore. So that's not what we do. It might still, the water might still be raised again. But if it is, it's not from there. I genuinely don't remember this level. There's parts that I thought were in the last level that weren't, which means they're in this one. Too quiet. Pierre, is that you? These are the traps that I don't like. believe you'd say that wasn't a secret. I mean, it's not. It's really not. Nothing there. Nothing there. We'll go down. That may have just unleashed a crocodile or something like that. This is the really long pathway, and I think it actually opened a gate for us at the end of it. Worth a try. There's not even enough clearance to try to jump. No gorilla. This is the room I was thinking of, that I thought was in the last level but wasn't. And I know that it's trapped. First of all, I need to get across there. I don't think I can make it with a running jump, but I'm going to do it anyway because I was underestimated. God damn it, Pierre! I'm not doing that. Stop, Pierre. Stop. Where is he? Is he down there? Wait, where is Pierre? Where's Pierre? Oh, he's through here, isn't he? I bet you just shot me and he's run through here, yeah. Hey, I did it. I'm going to save there. This is that big room I was just overlooking, and I'm pretty certain there's no way down where I live. Maybe. Without messing with the water more. In the that'd be in the area that Pierre was running around. And this is what will do that. This is what I'm sure will have just triggered the water. No. This is where Pierre was, so I'm going to run into him on the stairs now. But these stairs are also trapped, so there we go. Damn it. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do. I need to try and get behind him. Right. He was already... I was around a corner for starters. The thing that I want to check, is there a point to me even going back up here? Because that just takes me back around to the room I was in. It takes me back around to the room I was in. And honestly, I don't see a purpose to coming back here. I think this is just another way you were meant to be able to get down. Meaning the exit lies with this crocodile. Or is that it? Because this is what opens the door. It's a pressure plate here. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta run through the door. How did I hit that? It was... Whatever. So I think the play is actually... That's not the play, by the way. I think the original play was do that, then come up and go back around. I always hold my breath and I go very tense when I'm doing like a risky jump. I don't know what it is. I need to check what's down there. I don't know what it is about the Tomb Raider games, but they do that to me. What was through here that I missed? Or was this what I needed to do? I pull that lever and the water drops. Is that for a secret, or is that... Ah, oh, damn it, this is what I hate. It's not even that I'm making mistakes, I'm doing things that could cost time. That did not drop the water, that didn't make a difference. So, no problem. That means I go up here then. And this is what I should have done rather than going back around. Or is it? Because that was a really confusing encounter. That rat should have already been aggroed. Are we meant to come down here when there's water? We didn't have to glitch to do it, which means obviously it's completely possible. Really running a tightrope here for no reason. I've got so much of this level yet to go. I'm just chilling. It showed me the gorilla, so even if I hadn't used... Let me get myself here, because this is kind of like the safest spot. He's probably like one hit. I know there's the spikes below. But I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think I can make that. Oh, I know. Okay, I'm being stupid, I know. Here's the gold key we just found. I wasn't sure if I could just do a standing jump or not. Running jumps it is. No, it's not what I did. Now, when I peeked into this room with photo mode, there were no enemies. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Something... No, not yet. Well, there's 4, like, pressure plates in here. Each one of them opening a different door in this place. Some of them releasing enemies. I couldn't tell you which one's which, but... We'll just open the doors first and then explore. This opens that door that's like right, like in front of us to the right here. And then the last one opens up the one I think we have to jump to. Is there a gorilla up there? No, there's a gorilla there, because it opened that door too. This is why I'm glad I got up here. And as everyone knows, gorillas can't climb. What's in that room? There was definitely something standing in that room. I was almost certain of it. I need to check that back on the VOD. I'm actually going to check that back on the VOD right now because that was spooky. Let me check real quick. It was probably just that rat's corpse, to be honest, but I'm looking at it right now and I'll find out in a second. No, there was definitely something there. What is that? There was something there. Huh? That is actually quite creepy. Genuinely. This game freaks me out, man. I'm not even going to lie. It's one of the only things that actually consistently has the ability to spook me. Yeah, that's not a trap at all. I can't believe I actually looked back at the VOD and there was something there. I don't know what it was. It was like a round blob type thing. And I saw it from like this angle. What am I seeing right now? Maybe that's what's happening. Photo mode has bugged out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was there. I don't like it. That's as much as I do know. Nothing. I don't jump. I don't get jump scared. Nothing. This game does that to me all the time, consistently. I don't know how it does it, but it does. Genuinely, like, I'm the least jump scary person that's ever lived, but Tomb Raider is genuinely the only thing that does that to me. Alright, come on, Pierre. Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. Okay, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not in here, but I feel him. I feel his presence. No, Pierre's at the end of the level, and he is miraculously behind doors that are locked. You unlock the doors, and he's already there on the other side. Did it? Oh god. Because I'm probably not making this first try. As evidenced. That view really messed me up there. Actually quite close to the end of the level. But I will be honest and say I don't remember what I'm doing. This probably opens the door underneath the temple, right? Yes, it does. That's not what I meant to do. See, so I could switch it to the modern controls, which gives you like a proper 360-degree like range of motion. But the difficulty with that is that pulling out your weapons and using them is like one action. I don't know why. I don't like it. I like when games just let me pull my weapons out. Pull my weapons out and shoot them independently. Right, does this open the door? This opens the main door. And that's it. The main door's open. Level ends right through there, pretty much. Not exactly. We've still got like the main room in there to do. One other little thing just before that. Alright, come on then. Now. Explosive centaurs. Just the one? I think this one does trigger in a minute, but I don't know.
too late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
Hey, Pierre is dead. We got some magnum ammo. And this is where he found the second piece of the ski-on. Yeah, he's dead, man. Hey, how's it going, Sipsy? Gold key. Pick up that med pack that's just there to our left. Make sure there's nothing to our right. This is like pretty much the only thing I remembered about this level. There's also something just over there as well. I'm pointing. So the game starts giving you a lot of magnum ammo. And it's probably because it actually wants us to start using the magnums at this point in the game. Because let's face it, you do kind of need them. Right, end level right here.
Here lies Tihocan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tihocan.
25 minutes for that, not bad. I only found half of the secrets, most of the pickups again.